YouTube has been around for a heck of a long time at this point. This means that over the years there have also been many forms of YouTube tutorials.
Hi.
But when we go all the way back to the beginning of YouTube, there was one type of tutorial that was specifically popular in the 2008 to 2009 YouTube era. Yeah, it's those with the Notepad. What is so special about these old YouTube tutorials? Well, yes, indeed, absolutely nothing. It's a video tutorial with instructions that are slapped onto a Notepad file in Windows. So between 2008 and 2009, there was literally a Notepad tutorial for anything that you could think of. You don't believe me? Well, how to tip the iceberg in Club Penguin, and also how to hack in Club Penguin, and how to get on top of the nightclub in Club Penguin without hacking. Club Penguin was very popular at that time, is what we can gather from this. Instructions on these old YouTube tutorials were very easy to follow, as these creators would literally just write down on Notepad what you needed to do to achieve X or Y thing. And you could just pause the video and have the text sitting right there, and you could just follow along at your own pace. Almost every one of these videos had a watermark on them. Where did these watermarks come from? Well, one of these specific pieces of software that were free to use, but you couldn't remove the watermark from it. And I guess for every person making these videos, English was not their first language, or had dyslexia to some degree. I can say that, okay, I have dyslexia. Listen, it's okay. The amount of spelling mistakes that would be included in these videos was like sky high. Additionally, most of these people would not speed up their typing or just correct mistakes and not edit it out. So half of the time you were just looking at a screen where they were deleting what they had just typed, retyping it again, and not even taking the effort to edit it out of the video. And of course, they had to give themselves credit at the end of their video. Oh, who am I gonna give credit? Ah, yes, me. Also me, and I guess also me again. These tutorials from the early days of YouTube just worked with what they had in an aim to help other people that were having an issue that needed solving. And now we all get to enjoy how bad these videos were from the past and just enjoy how perfectly shit they were. Oh, what's that? How to subscribe to PEEPSWasTaken on YouTube tutorial? Very nostalgic. Wow. Yeah, subscribe. Now, to finish off these sick, informing edits of YouTube videos, or rather make these videos a bit more entertaining, because let's face it, these tutorials were not known for being very entertaining. A solution for most of these early creators was to just slap on some of these bangers onto their YouTube videos in an effort to make it more enjoyable to watch. You know, as back in the day in 2007, the mentality was something like, copyright? You mean I can copy, right? This would mean that on the occasion that YouTube's copyright system at the time actually worked, it would result in you watching a video with absolutely no sound, because the sound would just be cut off. And you'd literally just be sitting there in silence. Now, the world is a bad place full of a lot of bad guys. This meant that there were also a lot of bad people slash guys slash women, I'm not judging. You would sometimes get directed to one of these sketchy websites in one of these YouTube tutorials. And I'd say there was about a 30% chance, maybe even higher, that you would just download a dodgy ass file that had a digital STD known as a computer virus in them. And that your computer would start doing all sorts of funny things. Like, oh wait, I can't close this window. Oh, what's happening? What if that finds out? Oh no, fuck, I'm screwed.
Error number 2, 6.
You know, these old YouTube tutorials, you can make fun of them, but honestly, they were a set standard and you knew exactly what you were getting yourself into when you started watching these videos. They had shitty spelling, they had a shitty quality video, but in the end, they helped you out with what you needed. Most of the time. And okay, maybe I'm clinging onto these Notepad tutorials as if they're something more than they are. I guess the internet was also a more simple place that was up and coming, and people were just helping other people for the sake of helping other people, not to get rich. Just some instructions and get it done with. So yeah, I just really wanted to rant about all of these things because I think that YouTube tutorials nowadays are just a grab for money. I think sometimes that the quality is going down because of the fact that they're dragging it out so much, which makes it more confusing at times. So yeah, this is me asking you guys to start a revolution. I want you to comment on every single video, and I want you to comment, let's bring back old YouTube Notepad tutorials. That'd be great. Let's start a war with all these tutorial channels that are farming you for money.